Hello and welcome to episode 7 of the Pokémon Solar Light Nuzlocke. Here I'm going to be showing you guys that I'm level 18 with Terrace, and I'm going to take off the EXP share. This is going to be post-con because my audio messed up because I left my fans on, and the background noise removal destroyed my audio. It was terrible to hear. I didn't want to hear it, and so I figured you guys wouldn't want to either. So I cut a good part of this. I mean, this was probably like a 33-minute recording. It's probably like 25 actual. Because I cut some stuff like in caves or wild battles, because now the fact that I'm post-comming it means I don't have to worry about that. So this should be a shorter episode. I just wanted to give it a fix. Actually, let me turn off my ringer there. Come on, dude. I've already done this 3 times. So here I use acid on Platyplat. I think this thing is a a rock type or a ground type. Either it resisted poison, so I was like, I don't really know what to do here, so I'll use Bubble Beam. And it was neutral, so obviously, again, ground or rock. And we really got that thing, and Salinip's already almost level 19, which is really nice because, I don't know, it's just always nice to get levels, especially since I'm not really 100% sure if we are, if we're behind on levels, because of the fact that we were still, I mean, given, at this point right now, if you include Salinip at this very moment and Glowfly, we only have 2 Mons that legitimately are, at the same level as Damon's Ace, so might be a bit leveled. Here we're learning Focus Energy at level 19. I decided Bubble really not worth it. It's not doing anything there. So I'm just gonna use Focus Energy in case there's a situation like an Abide or like facing a Pokemon Abide, or if I need to do something where I'm not doing damage. That's kind of what I was thinking. Here we enter Thundrome Cave, and this is split into 3 different parts. I cut out a lot of these caves. Here I'm looking around, I find a trainer and we fight him. And we can get our encounter in this part, but there's really not much else in this part, and a lot of these are very much split up, short things with just a bunch of encounters and 1 or 2 items, and a trainer battle at absolute best for talking here. So here I switch into a quad, and this thing does quite a bit. This gold kit does quite a bit. I'm gonna already say sorry for the chair noise, but my chair decided to fall down while I'm in it, as in like sink. I don't know. I don't get it. I just want to be able to see the content. Which, for some reason, I'm not doing anything here. Is the gameplay screwed up? No, it's not. Okay. I think I was reacting to how much damage Rock Blast did there. As I'm gonna get the Karate Chop off to get down to Sturdy. It's gonna use Headbutt, get us into pretty low HP. Obviously, though, I'm gonna outspeed, especially with the Aqua Jet priority, which again, a very good thing to gain, because not only do we get a physical attack, physical water attack, but we also now get a priority move. So with something like a quad, that's always nice, because it's not like it's exactly the bulkiest Mon. Here he's going to send out a Vambat, which is one of the 2 encounters we can get here, because you can also get Gold Kid, and then I'm going to use Flash Cannon, which has a 95% chance of hitting, and of course it misses. Again, sorry for that. I'm going to find a bunch of reasons to apologize here, because obviously I don't want to be doing a post-com. Sorry for the heavy breathing. I'm just, you know, rapid-firing here on what I'm talking. Here we get to do a little cut. We beat him, so then we were just going and trying to find an encounter. There was nothing else in the cave. We found Gold Kid here, so I'm going to switch into Venap. That way I can get this thing low to like 1 HP with Sturdy. So that way we don't have to worry about this thing breaking out of many balls. And obviously, because of the fact that it does have Sturdy and it showed that to us before, we know that we're not going to kill it and waste our encounter. However, somehow with 1 sand attack, Bind Whip misses, which is like, come on, dude. I've had terrible luck with accuracy and all that kind of stuff thus far. Spoiler alert, it gets worse. Not in terms of accuracy, just my luck is bad. Obviously, I'm not gonna go into further detail on that, but it's just like, I remember this episode, and I was like, oh my gosh, dude, every single thing goes wrong. Anyway, got Gold Kid, put it in the PC, not really going to be using it much. It's just a pure rock type. It's a 3 evolution. It's going to be like a little 40-something when it evolves. So, again, not hugely useful for now. I think we heal up here. Yes, we heal a quad twice using 2 of our potions. Some of the potions I use, I'm not going to show on screen. Just heads up. Here I go back into the cave so I can reset the weather so it's not dark and annoying. I'm going to be doing that quite a bit, although I do, what's it called? Although I do cut those out most of the time. To entirely date this, Roger Federer just won his first Wimbledon. Although then again, I guess this won't, I mean, his first Wimbledon. Oh my gosh, he just won the Wimbledon. But then again, this will be coming out the day after. I mean, I'm recording this on, what, Sunday morning? So this will be coming out Monday. So you'll see that then. Anyway, I'm going to be using a charge beam here, as it took me about a minute. I was trying to figure out what type this thing was. I couldn't figure it out, because apparently it's just not in the game anymore. But I decided I'm going to use a charge beam on the, on something. I don't remember what I decided here. I think I decided to use, yeah, air cutter on the Snazap, because even though I knew it was electric, for some reason I still did it. Anyways, then I used bubble beam, and that thing's done. So we got rid of the, both of them. Oh, I did attack both of them. Then he uses Poison Fang here, 10% chance of poison, and he poisons. I was like, are you kidding me? Anyway, so at this point we're gonna have to kind of switch. So I switch into, who do I switch into? I think I'm debating here, because a lot of my team here is weak to both electric and poison. Oh, I stay in, and I decided to go for air cutter for some reason. I don't get that at all. And then I use bubble beam here, which should kill, and it does. So we get that thing out of the way. So we defeated the Team Solar Grunts, and we now have to face the leader. And again, this is really a mechanic I don't hugely like, because we don't get to heal, and it just throws us into a third battle against the toughest guy, and we don't even get to change our lead. So, oh, I need to remember to do that for the thumbnail. Jeez. That's normally something I see when I say when I'm watching it back, not when I am, not when I'm commentating, but, 6 something is when I'll look for the thumbnail, because probably when I have. A lot of these have been, these versus thumbnails, but, I mean, they're the best thumbnails to use, and frankly, I don't know, they make it exciting. So here he has a Dynaball, and this thing's trying to set up. I go into Venap because I know this thing's gotta be an electric type, and sure enough it is. His charge beam he gets the boost twice, and I was already at minus like 1, I think. But anyway, Van Attack does a lot because Venap is a monster. Then he's gonna send in a Flock, and I believe we're going to a Quad here. Yes. So we're going to a Quad. Well, it seemed like it was delayed, but it wasn't. I was just delayed in reacting. And then we use an Aqua Jet, and this thing's gonna almost kill. And Wing Attack's gonna do quite a bit. I was actually freaking out here. Just 30 damage though, I was fine. I was freaking out thinking that, oh my gosh, this is gonna kill me, it's at the same level, and it's stab. Thankfully it didn't. But yeah, so we beat Solar Officer Bright just like that, and now we have defeated one group of Solar Grunts and one group of Lunar Grunts thus far. In the way of the temples, this is an electric kind of temple thing. I don't remember what the last one was, I think it was like grass or something. These are new Reggies, basically, but I don't know when we can really access those, so we'll have to figure it out. For now, though, I'm just healing up a bit, and then I'm going to check out the Reggie thing, and as you can see here, we can't really do anything. I pressed A, didn't do much. Here we get a TM70, which is Flash, which would have been helpful earlier for the Thundrome Cave. Again, I love that I can skip battles here. It's already skipped as the time I'm recording this, commentating this, but still. Then we face off against this Hiker. Yeah, we got Flash, which, again, you know, too late for the first one, but at the same time, I was never going to use Flash. I don't really want to use Flash. It's so useless, and I have actual moves that could do something, at least, before. Here I'm going to confirm this thing is not an electric type, so I don't know why I used Air Cutter earlier, but who cares? Oh, and then I'm going to use Air Cutter as well as, the Charge Beam. So we got that thing going, and Terrace is almost level 19. Level 19, it will become level 19 off camera, I believe, because I think I go into the, yeah, I go into the cave and I cut out the part where it gets to level 19 because I cut out everything that's not a, trainer battle. Actually, I don't think I think there's one without a trainer battle. I'm looking for items on rocks here, but I can't find anything. I'm surprised I haven't cut this out, but yeah, and so then I'm trying to find any hidden items, because again, this is a huge passageway, so it surprised me that there was, like, nothing. But here we find an encounter, skip that. As you can see here, I had to heal, because the quad got a bit low, based on the fact that I had to switch in. And then, I think I switch Terrace out. Yeah, I give Terrace the, EXP share and switch him out. That way, I don't really have to worry about the fact that, oh, hey, Terrace can't really fight any of these goal kids. But again, I'm looking for hidden item, and I don't find anything. Again, I don't really get why there's so many rocks around, because they don't do anything. But I wanted to make sure, and it's weird, because I didn't get any items or anything from them. And then we go up here, there's an encounter, I skipped that, that's where it leveled up, and we get Team 39 Rock Tomb. I believe I tried out here, and I cannot learn Rock Tomb on anything, not even like a quad or any of those. If I do, at least, I'm assuming I do, yes. I go over here, go to Rock Tomb, and again, nothing can learn it, which sucks, but at the same time, I wasn't going to use it much if I had anything with it. And so then we head on here, and we get out of this place. I'm going to be showing a lot of the exit routes on these, rather than just the entrances. And here, I believe we're going to cut out a battle. Yes, we are. And stand still for a bit, weirdly. I don't know why we're standing still. There we go. And here we're going to fight a hiker, or a backpacker, excuse me. I called this thing a biker on accident in the actual live combat, so I was trying to say both hiker and backpacker, but I messed up with that. So this is a Zuppy, and I think we can take it. Gonna be honest, terrible move, because yeah, I did damage here, but I switch out, it goes into Spark. Spark, I'm sure would have killed me. This thing did so much damage later on. To a different mono, I don't remember what it was, but it didn't kill anything. But a wild, like, level 13, it did, like, did, like, half my health on something that I don't think it was weak to. So, a level 16 against a quad that's not really that, defensive, like, that would have killed, easily. And so here we're gonna get an item as I run into a ledge 3 times. And we get a Hyper Potion, which is always nice. We don't really have too much need for it, but, again, it's always nice to get items now, because that way I don't have to buy them later. And again, I fall for the Rock Smash thing, where I'm not 100% sure which rock is which, because I'm trying to get to these hidden items, and it's not really working out. We don't get an item there, and I don't think we switch. Yeah, we checked the lead of our party, so we can fight this hiker after fighting the backpacker earlier. And the hiker Jason will send out a Goal Kid. Again, it's going to be much of the same stuff with Goal Kid. You just get one move to hit it hard, hopefully live something. In this case, we're going to get live a sand attack. I mean, there's nothing to live there. And then we go for the Aqua Jet, and we outspeed this thing, and this thing's gone. So level up to 19 for Aquad, and then he's gonna send out a Tauron, so I'm just gonna send out a Venap because fits well. Venap is a grass type, and this Tauron is a pure ground type. So Vine Whip should knock this thing out pretty easily. I think a one-shot. No, almost though. But that will get it to level 19. I see option for a rollout. I'm sorry for yawning. It's 8:30 in the morning, and I've been up editing the episode that came out yesterday, and I was editing this one, but obviously the audio didn't exactly work out. So, yeah, I've been up for quite a while now, so I'm going to be yawning a bit just because I'm a bit tired, but this should be the only post-com episode, and again, after this, I should be doing episodes ahead of time instead of, you know, the whole, oh, hey, gotta record this the day of or the day right before. Wow, I'm repeating myself multiple times there. Here we get an escape rope, and I think this is where we show off the damage. Yeah, the Salinip got lowered from 55 to 31, and it was super effective and all, but it was also a level 13 versus a 19 Salinip. So that's some serious damage. I think a quad would have died had we left it in. On the Spark, so I'm glad we didn't. Here we're, I'm assuming, looking at something. I have no idea. And then we are going to head out, and hopefully that guy is a doctor. He looks like one, and yes, he is one of the, if you beat me, I will rest your Pokemon kind of guys. And we'll have to see what he sends out here. Dr. Perry sends out a Snazap, and this is where the hacks come in. This is what I was talking about earlier. I was saying my luck was pretty poor. Here this thing is a electric poison type, and it's going to use Thunder Shock here, which I resist. So I'm like, alright, that's cool, whatever. So I think I use, I use Train Attack, and he uses Poison Fang, and he not only gets a crit, but he also then gets a poison. Keep in mind, there's a 10% chance in 2 times of using it, he's gotten the 10% chance both times. So I'm like, alright, I don't really know what to switch into here, I guess I'll go into Terrace. And he used Poison Fang again, and look at this. 3 times he's used it, he's gotten a crit 1 time, poison all 3 times. So, very lucky for him. I tried using the Charge Beam, it does nothing. I am immediately switching out there. I'm like, there is no way I'm keeping this thing in, that is a recipe for death. So, I'm debating it for a bit, because I'm like, I don't really know what I'm going to send in. I send in the Glowfly. I don't really know why. That's the one time that he uses Poison Fang that it doesn't kill. I think Glowfly just would have lived, I'm assuming. I don't really know. But, yeah, oh yeah, because it's not weak to electric, because it's a bug electric type, and then it's not weak to poison either. I keep forgetting that it's not bug flying. But anyway, yeah, so I switched him in, healed there, got ourselves a paralyzed heal, and then we will be heading into the, Thundrome Cave again, the 3rd edition. I believe I cut, yeah. So here's a trainer battle. This is, like, pretty much if you enter and just go down to the left. A lot of this can be self-explanatory. I just cut a lot of it out because there's really just a bunch of me aimlessly walking around in the dark, trying to find a hidden item, which isn't really fun. I mean, I'm gonna be honest here, it was pretty boring. And here, I think Rock Boss is quite a bit... No, it doesn't. It does like 18. I mean, 18's not pure damage, but 18 is still, pretty easy. There, it doesn't kill, it wouldn't have killed because it did not get the, story activated there. So we're just going to kill it with a headbutt, just to save some time. And, we're still trying to get Bud Chirp up to 19s, because we really want to get this thing kind of closer to the team, I guess. Bud Chirp really just doesn't offer much. Because we don't need a normal type, and we already have, at this point, 2 flying types. So it's like, I don't really know that I want this thing. So here again, we check for an item, and then we head back. I believe I only included this so you could see kind of the path I took just from me backtracking it. And yeah, that's the case. So here I believe I cut into when I've already healed past that guy, and the weather is nice. And we fight a trainer here. I believe we are fighting a Flower Girl, a Aroma Lady Elliot. What? I swear I didn't change that, so I don't know why that's that way. Yeah, but Bud Chirp has a pretty poor moveset right now. I mean, Quick Attack and Peck are its strongest moves, and I don't know why I didn't click Peck in the first place, but yeah, they're strongest moves, and they're not really all that strong. I mean, given it killed that Bushu, but like 40 base attack is pretty low. So we get Wing Attack, and I believe you get rid of Whirlwind here because we don't really have a need for it. This is not competitive. I don't need to worry about something sweeping me, like, no, I'm fine. So here we're going to switch into Salanip against her Bushu, and I think we just use an Acid and kill this thing. And yes, that was a crit. The crit probably mattered, but at the same time, who cares? It's just a trainer battle. It's not a life or death kind of thing here. So yeah, we get rid of Aroma Lady Elliot, take off the EXP share, and we switch into Salanip at the front, I believe. Oh no, we put Wing Attack as a viable move because, oh my gosh, look, 60 versus 40, and I think Peck was a 35-95, which is just awful. So, you know, thankfully I got an upgrade there. Again, I'm looking for a hidden item. Don't get it. I think we cut out a wild Pokemon battle here. No, we don't. Here I was just saying, oh no, I think that's Paul, and then I actually walked into the battle with Paul. Thankfully, I was not, like, I wasn't underprepared by any means, but, yeah, we face a Rick, that's who it is, not Paul, it's a Rick. I was thinking about Paul from the anime, like Diamond, Pearl, Platinum anime, the red-haired guy who's Ash's rival. We started with a great matchup, the Tauron versus the Salanip, and we just one-shot this thing so easy. And what does he send in? He sends in Wingon. I don't really know what to do here. I don't remember even what I do here. Because I'm trying to find something that could successfully deal some damage without taking too much of a hit, and I think I go into Glowfly. No, I don't. I stay in here. I think I use Acid. Yes, I use Acid. I'm hoping for a Poison here. I'm hoping to get something going. And again, bad luck. Bite, Flinch. And again, bad luck. Bite, Flinch. That's a very low percentage of happening. And it happens twice on my Mons, which is like, are you kidding me, bro? Thankfully this Bite can't flinch because I just used a healing item. But again, he's going to use Bite, and we're kind of just chipping it down because obviously they don't use potions, especially defense drops, which doesn't really mean much right now. Thankfully we don't get flinch there. It doesn't really mean much right now. It probably would have meant a lot more if we had it earlier when we were actually trying to chip this thing down. We get to level 20. I think we switch into Terrace. Yes, we do. He says that a measly little Jumble. It's not going to do anything to us. And so we immediately kill that, and I think that's the end of his team. No, he still has a Paracaw. I think I stay in, yeah. Knowing this thing is a flying type, I stay in. Use a Charge Beam. I think I two-shot this thing. No, I missed another 95% accurate move. Oh, well, I mean, you win some, you lose some, but jeez, that's insane. Actually, that's a one-shot. Nice. I get the special attack raise. It's not going to mean much, though, at this point. But yeah, we defeat Rick. We haven't lost a Pokemon yet, and that is very nice, because, you know, you'd always expect that the rival battles are always going to be the worst for those. But yeah, thankfully we get out of that one alive. So we're going to heal our team, because, well, we got out of it alive. He still did quite a bit of damage there. I can see the item out of the corner of my eye, and I'm begging myself to get it, but I move away from it. I don't know if I ever go back and get that, huh? I might not have. If I don't, I guess I'm going to have to go back and get that. So here we face a Ranger, and it's Pokemon Ranger Edie. Maybe it's Eddie? I don't know why the girls have male names in here. I use an Aqua Jet. This thing does not kill. Almost the same exact situation that happened earlier with the Flock, but instead he uses Ember, and bye-bye, basically. And so a Quad doing pretty well here. And yeah, I don't think I go back and get that item. I don't know why I didn't. And so here I'm looking for another hidden item. I obviously don't get it. I don't know why I even kept stuff like that in. I cut a bit here, not sure why. Probably just took too long. I was probably thinking about something. There I walk through walls. Showing that off, I was like, what the heck? And here I'm trying to switch to make sure I have a good double battle team. And we have to talk to them, actually, to battle them. The Pokefans. And so we face Margaret and something, Wayne. And they sent out a Flock and a Terrace, which originally is kind of scary, but because of a Quad. But I think if I get rid of the Flock, I don't really have a problem. And that's basically exactly what I do, I think. Zuppy uses Spark and paralyzes my Terrace. And a almost kill here on the Zuppy, and a Wing Attack to do quite a bit to a Quad. And I don't know why I don't switch here. I really don't. I can't really think of a reason. I get the kill on Flock, but that Paralyze really matters because Terrace can't outspeed, and a Quad dies. I was so mad at myself during the recording. So mad. I could not believe I let the thing die. I don't know why I ever stayed in with it, but it sucks, and now I'm going to have to look through the PC to find a new Mon, which sucks, but again, you know, it's part of the game, and it's part of the Nuzlocke, and you gotta make do with what you have. So here we are going to, yeah, I did not get that Pokeball then. We are going to finish off the route. We get a rare candy. At least I got something for all the times I've been checking those rocks. And we enter the, Rust Bowl City. And so that will kind of end up the episode here because I don't really want to go into the next thing when I was already over 30 at that point in my recording. It's 25 minutes now, but yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe, you know, the normal YouTube stuff. I will see you guys in episode 8. It will be up Wednesday. I should have another thing coming up later as well, hopefully, if everything works out. But anyway, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.